Start streaming. Go. Go. Magic. There he is. There we are. Right, now it should. Now it says it's live. 340 streams in a row. Thank you very much, Mr. Stoffel. That is incredible. That's assuming that I stream every day, and I don't stream every day. But that's better than a year. It's about a year and a half, I think, if we calculated it correctly. Yeah, so I think I calculated it that Stoffel started his streak in middle of December 2024. So it would be somewhere, yeah. Hey, fuck it, welcome on in. But that's amazing, that's incredible. Fuck it on kick, fuck it. Right. I'm gonna jerry-rig the oil setup a little bit to start off with, and then we'll get a proper setup running fairly soon. I just need something set up ready to run. Am I making lights? Yes, I am there. Well, I swear I've watched every single one of Moose and not missed one, but it said I missed one the other day. Let's start again. So the fact that you avoided Twitch screwing it up for you as well is somewhat of a miracle. And fuck it, but it's reached 65. That's bloody impressive. That's like 3 months. So thank you very much. You're all so...
Adverts started for 90 seconds.
Oh, so lovely. Coming back all the time. Thank you. Oh, we can go back in there now because nobody need. So yeah, I'm just gonna set up the oil, some of the oil outputs here, the plastic and other bits and pieces for now, and then we will work on. Getting it set up nicely later on. Oops, a bit too close. Singe me eyebrows with that grenade. Deforestation Vietnam style. I don't have the flamethrower. That's just grenades. If I had a flamethrower, I could actually set it all alight and burn it.
Adverts have ended.
We could go full napalm, basically. Really wanted to. First units of sulfur are coming out. Nice. Nope. I didn't mean to do that. No! Why are you replacing the broken one? No worries. Thank you for the working the lurking though. Appreciate it. All the same. Alright, we need to do the pipe on this side. And there we go. Those as well. I know, I know. 4 weeks. Well, 20 days. Not 4. It's not quite 4 weeks. Don't worry, it's not that long. I'm guessing that a lot of people have already been accepted onto that test branch, and it's gone well. So, along with a bunch of other bits and pieces he's probably trying to launch at the same time, it's made it up to be when it is. Parcel Simulator, just in case you didn't know what we were talking about. Oh, itchy eyes. I don't think, not necessarily. Don't think so. Maybe he's got other stuff in the background that's also going to release alongside the new one, and that just needs tweaking and testing. But the new warehouse is working fine. That could also be a thing. Actually, I want this, that side of the cables to set up precedent. But yeah, it's 20 days, so it's technically less than 3 weeks. It's actually quite soon. Right, I'm going to set that one there. No, true. Maybe he hasn't. Maybe he has. I don't know. Actually, let's not do that. I can go to that one instead. Because of the way that the corners work. Right, so I'm waiting for advanced oil processing because that's just a better way. That's just a better use of oil, full stop. More efficient to use advanced oil processing than not. I said, I'm just going to start taking these bits out when I'm getting close to them. And slowly the idea is to transition to a rail network base. Which is not something I've ever done before, so it could be an interesting challenge. So it's a rail block base. The idea is that our base is basically set up like this. We have rail stations in in a grid, and we basically have one thing being processed in each grid. So we have a grid for oil refining, and then we have a grid for plastic production, and then we have a grid for advanced science chips, for example. And each grid does its own thing. And then when the grid is full and we want to expand, we can literally just copy and paste the whole grid down. And just copy and just rinse, repeat, rinse, repeat. You have no power? This is normal. So it's not something, it's a system that I haven't set up before. I don't know. I've seen it done, I've never done it. So it's going to be an interesting concept for me to attempt to utilize. That goes to there. Yep, more power, more solar power. Don't have enough of something, get more. I'm not even joking, that's just... That's Factorio, my friend. Oh no, I seem to have run out of whatever it is I've run out of. I just need some more. Oh look, I've run out of oil. Oh look, I've run out of copper. Oh look, I've run out of whatever it happens to have been this time around. Just sod's law. That setup's terrible. Don't like it. Scrap that. Okay. So you're coming out there, not there. You're not coming. You're not there. So I looks like I want to be. That's going to be medium oil. So let's get that hooked up. Medium oil is going into there and coming out up here. Like that. So in between medium oil, I'll probably have water. How does that figure in my plans? That seems to work okay. No, that's oil. I don't want that one. That. Petroleum, sorry. That is what we want there, though. That is also water. And that's in the way. I don't think it could be perfect, but that's probably better than it was. I'd rather just 1 or 2 adjustments rather than many. So we've got oil, we've got water, light, lube, heavy. Heavy oil is going to come here. And then lubricant comes to that. That's about as good as I'm going to get, to be fair. That's a pretty smart setup. I could even give myself a slight bit of an improvement there. It sort of lines up with the pump wiggle then. Then heavy oil is there. That needs to go in a tank. That needs to go in a tank. Problem is I'll put my thing in there. That goes there. I can make my light oil coming through there. That's definitely lubricant. That's heavy. Heavy, medium. Medium can work. Light can work. Oil can work. There you go. Probably asked to put underground in there. Green goes to there, there.
I have come here to chew bubblegum and kick ass. And I'm all out of bubblegum.
Hey Jester, welcome on in. Right, I think that's a relatively valid and decent setup. That one's going to annoy me if I don't sort that out now. That sets up quite nicely for the rest of the oil. And then when you stop jerry-rigging it and actually put it in the right place, a lot of the processes will move out into their own rail blocks. We are going Vulcanus first. I'm not going to Fulgora. Vulcanus will be essential for cliff explosives and artillery, which will be essential for our expansion. But we've got to finish Lazy Bastard first. We're not even quite there yet. So that's another step. But I have sulfur production as a blueprint. I'm not going to do a lot of rail setups now. The rail setups will come later. Now, cheer. There we go. That side. There. 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 I had one left. One standard pipe left. Perfect. Put that one out for now. Don't need it. Don't need one there. Okay, water. Where did I say the water was going to come from? It's going to come from here. Let's make it line up with those. And the petroleum is next door. Annoying. Wouldn't normally do this, but we've got it's temporary, so we're going to be moving it later anyway. Short one. I don't need sulfur yet. I need plastic. Why am I setting up sulfur production? Weirdo. Just want plastic production for now. Plastic production's way more important than sulfur, at least at the moment. Oh, I can get 2 in. Thank you. Got one. Keep trying. Not this time. Pieces now. Right, I need more. Time for stop for today. So the idea is that there'll be a station here that will bring the ore over this side. Probably the end here. That will come in and we'll drop oil off at this station, and then it will get pumped to what will eventually be 3 of these things. Set up 1, 2, 3. And the oil will be pumped to the containers on this side, or just straight into the foundries, whatever. And that'll be the way it works. You'll just go straight in, off, done. And then out the other side there'll be 3 stations, or yeah, maybe 1 here, 1 here, and 1 here, or 2 here. And that will be petroleum gas, light oil, heavy oil, and lubricant. And there'll be fluid trains taking those to the next destination. And it'll just cycle around and around and around and around and around. I picked up the wrong... I mean, I guess I needed undergrounds, but I needed straight pipe as well. But we'll have a little bit of everything. Going on.
Ads started for 90 seconds.
So we'll have one station that just outputs, brings in coal and petroleum gas and outputs plastic. And this whole block will be just for that, and nothing else. I've seen it done, but I've never done it. It'll be an interesting setup.
Adverts have ended.
Next thing I need to do is get pipe coal all the way up here. Not pipe it, but run belt with coal in it all the way up. You back? Where did you go? Did you make some more solar panels? Is that why you're back? More solar. I need to make more solar. Right. I've got a spare one. What I'll do is bring it round the outside, round the outside. That little wiggly nonsense. Oh, I'm cutting them down. Just as easy to blow them on. There we go. At least we know where we're going with it. Go and get some more belt. And then we get some plastic on the go. And plastic is very, very useful for red circuits. Which is going to be a very small setup up here for now. Until we can get some more... to get more of a significant setup going. Mainly because I don't want to... I only want... green circuits to go, well, red circuits to be relatively close by. The red circuits and sulfur are needed for blue science. So. Oops. Got a little bit trigger happy then. Clearing things out. The red circuit, I mean, that's enough for one set of red circuits. Need much more than that. Plastic. I just need copper. Going there. You're the wrong way. That's helpful. I didn't want that though. Is that there? Oh well. Don't get distracted again. I'm like, I'll build this. Or I have not even got the plastic up and running yet, and here's me trying to build the bloody red circuit manufacturing. Okay, cool. I'll check that out at some point. Not right now. I'm in the middle of building. Building's important. The factory must grow. You're probably doing that way anyway. Oops. There we go. But that's a pretty good that's a pretty good start, to be fair. We just need the plastic to come across now. And we're in a good place. You got a dread. You got a Phoenix Navy issue. Yeah, I've been lurking in a few streams. I think you told Crispy. Yeah, I told Crispy or Death Row. Can't remember which one. I was watching both, so. Both. Fair enough. There we go. Oh! Right, so we've got the... We're just missing water, to be fair. Have I got an offshore oil? Have I got an offshore pump on me? No, I don't. I've probably got the bits for one. Do I have any gear wheels on me? Apparently not. Well, there you go. Do have some pipe though. There you go. I'll do. Thank you. Right, my water. I need to continue this way. Fortunately, offshore pumps don't need power. I can just get away with just looping it down. You have 2 labs. Nice. Well, bear in mind that you can have as many labs as you like. If you can produce the science to feed them, the more labs you have, the faster you'll do science. Look! Look! Look, I have the things! The things, they are sitting on the belts. This is amazing. We have sulfur. And we have plastic. Oh. What about him? Must admit, I'm surprisingly haven't caused too much collateral damage yet. Quite impressed. I was slightly impressed with myself. That one's 13. Oops. Oh, okay. He says that and then nearly blows up electrical ball and damages a whole bunch of belt. I'm doing pretty well. Needs to significantly damage everything. Right, looks like I'm gonna need some more. Come this way. Oops. Bit spicy for me then. Did my own spiciness. I'll have all of you out of there for now. I noticed a lot of Eve streamers have taken to playing Minecraft recently. Thought that was quite interesting. Well, that's going in. Really? Oh. Get rid of some of this. I'll put the stone in here. Get rid of it. I can also make... Oh, I can't handcraft anything. Yeah. Funny. Like, I'll just turn it into landfill in my inventory because it's really quick. Yeah, I can't do that. No handcrafting. Not allowed. That'll be the slowest crafting in the world. Go back. Time take to put 50 of those in there and then eventually take them all back out again. It's gonna take forever. I think that should be enough. I don't know, we'll see. Ugh. Yeah, definitely not. Oh, okay. Lined it up slightly wrong. Oh, seriously? Yeah. There we go. Making accumulators now. Well, no wonder you run out of power if you didn't have. You've only had solar and no accumulators. That explains a lot. You need them both in tandem, otherwise you will run afoul of the fact that it goes to night time occasionally. I got the wrong way around. I need to do an old switcheroo at some point. Okay.
Adverts started for 90 seconds.
You can run faster if you run on belts. Always a good one. Speed. Do I have enough room for engines to squeeze in? Not really. I've not really given myself enough room. It's annoying.
Adverts have ended.
Oops. Okay. Fixed it. Hey, Boogar! Welcome on in, sir. How are you doing? Oh, chemical science. I can squeeze. I'm squeezing the chem science. That's fine. I believe that's something. Oh, hope so. Can we look forward to a stream from you tomorrow? Are you alive enough for that? Ugh. Do it this way around instead. We are currently... I'm also very happy with the stability of my stream at the moment as well. Just need to... now I need to sort out all the bot tracks and stuff for the different platforms. The idea is to eventually remove any of the alerts from the YouTube videos, so you won't see any... a few of the sound alerts. Hear them in the YouTube videos. Essentially so that I have to keep deleting them whenever I upload them. Make life a little bit easier. PvP variant with devils. Nice. That was interesting. Three red circuits go on this track. Oh, in which case if the red circuits are going up this track, then like that. Then you be sulfur to there. And then you will be engines there. To be fair, I think the only thing I need for engines is steel and iron. So there we go. You go there. You go there. And then you're putting onto the outside of the tracks, therefore I need the steel on the inside of the track. Where's the steel? All the way down here. Oop. Too close. There we go. The easiest way of getting onto the near side of the track. This way. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it onto the near side of the track here. We'll do that instead. Might as well use the better poles. We've got them. Help cover any gaps we might see. Doubt it, but da 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 and da da. And then the other way. Oop, too far. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Gonna run out. Need some more. But it's just decent. It's all... This base is just to jerry-rig and get blue science done. We'll just basically try and launch a rocket without too much of a setup. And then we'll go full Hail Mary with all of the rail blocks and stuff like that. Okay. Need some more of those before I put them all down. There. Not bad. It's not bad. I usually try and very much build a perfect base before I get to this stage. go. Feel like they are being split up by something. Yeah, they are. It's the fact that there isn't. It's normal transport belt going in and then fast transport belt coming out, which throws the balance out. Hey, blue science. Oh. We're gonna be doing science. We're gonna be doing the blue sciencey things. Blue science is happening. What am I not keeping up with? You're not keeping up. You need blue outputs. Keep up. There we go. That'll keep you going. 1 in, 2 out. A few extra science packs. Or I shouldn't have them. Blue science is a happening. Oh yeah. There we go. Oh, right, tickly ears. Suppose we could loop that round there. That loops round that way. That there. There we go. Advanced oil processing research. Yeah. Excellent. Yes, oil processing is the oil. This is important. That means all of those are now valid recipes. And good lube. And then we'll stop doing some of the other sciences. Technically, that should allow us We should be able to put a rocket into space. Crazily enough, with that. And complete the lazy bastard run. We run it. Are we? Power is maxing out. We are finally running out of power. Okay. Solar. Copper, steel, electronic circuits. Copper, steel, electronic circuits. Copper. Not steel. That. Okay. Yeah, I mean, we're not going to keep up with the amount of stuff that we've got. Well, there is a decent amount of plastic coming through. But yeah, power is definitely a bit of an issue. So yeah, copper plate, steel plate, electronic circuits. We're gonna need some. Either that, or see if there's enough room for more of them. Got to come out of there across this way. I don't have room for anything else. I change slightly. Should be alright with that. Don't normally do that setup, but fine. Let's go like that. Keep it consistent. We will use blues for those because they take a while to build. We're not building any batteries. Don't think we'll use. We'll just put some solar panels down first, and then we'll worry about whether we're going to put some batteries down with them. Happens. It happens to the best of us. I did just bring a load of load of refining online. Suddenly, those oil refineries there and those chemical plants there suddenly using electricity where they weren't using them before. That green using a lot of power. So yeah. I'm not producing those. I haven't even researched them yet. Oh. Let's start a farm in here. Downside is I need to research these guys. Before I do anything else. Oops.
Advertisements started for 90 seconds.
Happens to everybody. You bring on something online and you realise that it's actually using way more power than you thought it was going to. Oh, have I got that? Seriously. Heavy, light. Heavy. I'm an idiot. Idiot.
Adverts have ended.
I don't mix fluids. I don't want to mix fluids. Flush the lines. Try again. How have you even got water in you? No! Stop it! Crikey. Well, that's annoying. They should be the other way around, really. The heavy oil should be in over here. But it's too late now. I'm not going to flush that whole thing just for that. Lubricants less than 12k, active, yes. If petroleum is less than 20k, active. Definitely. Frustrating. Now what's slowing me down is circuit. Actually, the circuits aren't really slowing me down. It might get to the stage where there isn't enough left. But we're doing alright. Ow. Oh, go away. Stop it! Get off. Get off the belt! No! Copper is not outputting enough. Do I have? No, I don't have any of those. Oh, they're... Let's squeeze them in somewhere. Yeah, here. chunking our way through the research right now. That's the boats. So we get a fair amount of copper coming out of both sides. There we go. Improve copper output. Ooh, wrong way. There we go. Sell it. Sort it. Improve the green science. Improve the green circuits coming out of the if we really want to go, we can go. Yep. Blue is not enough to... We're not generating enough blue science at the moment to fill all of those. Why are we not generating enough blue science for all of that? Because we're just not generating enough blue science. These ones aren't. Well, these ones are missing red circuits. The reason we're missing reds is because we're not producing enough green chips. Green chips we've just increased, so fingers crossed we shall be in a decent position to be able to satisfy that shortly. Nope, apparently not. Apparently we need way more. Our copper output is not nearly high enough. Am I going to need to go find a copper? I think I need to go find a copper. That might be power related. Oh no. Probably not. It's probably idiot related. Idiot being right there. I didn't connect up a bunch of miners. We did alright. Darth Trucker!
Darth Trucker raided with 5 viewers.
Good evening, Mr. Trucker. Welcome in. How you doing, Trucker viewers? Are you playing with Space Age? Yes, we are. We are lazy bastarding to Space Age. And then we're off to Vulcanus. And then we're going to try and rail block our way to victory, which is not something I've done before. As soon as we've got to we've got the Lazy Bastard achievement, I'm going to update to experimental as well. But I haven't got the Lazy Bastard achievement yet in this game, so yeah. Go on, come on in. How you doing? Oh, my mods are sleeping. Thank you very much for the raid. Took you 7 years to get it. I should be on kick. Should be on kick.
What are you talking about?
I know I was having problems earlier.
You can't see me? Yeah, that's a buddy of mine. Don't fuck with him.
Mm.
He's one of my lurkers.
Hang on, let's try that again.
What's up, everybody? This is Darth Trucker, and welcome back to Space Engineers. Doing something a little different. Got my live stream. Let's fix these. Had to put some lights up somewhere.
Maybe kick got kicked me. Have a little look. Okay, it says session healthy now. Let's go with that. Cool. Getting all the encoding settings right for each one of the individual channels. If it's set up, if it's saved as a clip, then yeah, it'll pull a clip, regardless of how old it is. We have any trains? Steel plate copper cable. You need a copper cable on the other hand. No, just that one. And then that one, and then that one. I'm waiting until I get another monitor to start multi-streaming. Fair enough. That makes sense. Well, I've just upgraded to 1 gig fiber broadband, so I now have the bandwidth to, rather than sending it to multi by meld and then having it restream from there, I'm restreaming it directly from my PC now, and then doing all the encoding and everything along those lines here. Hopefully. That should give us a slightly. That should give me a little bit more control over exactly what I'm streaming when, and how I'm streaming it. Well, now we're producing as much blue as we can. I don't think, not quite. It's not quite getting to the very end. A little bit further in. Got plans for that end. I kind of need it to go there. Oop, no. Right, anything that makes it to the far end, I want in a chest. if it makes it. It may not, but I'm starting links in, depends if I can stream or not. Ah, fair enough. That makes sense. Got any military here? I want to put that in the queue. I want to use some of the military science up at some point. Oh, trains. Well, I've only got slots for trains. Boom, boom, boom. Electric engines. Electric engines are a thing, but electric trains are not. I'll let you figure that one out. I don't have a... We don't have a copper train. I don't have a copper outpost. That's stone, iron, coal, stone. There's a copper down there. That's a stone. And there's 2 coppers over there. I don't really have copper nearby. That's quite annoying. I mean, that's a decent, still a decent patch, but at the current rate, it's only going to last us 4 hours. So we are going to need a decent copper patch coming up soon. Probably here. I'd guess. Based on our rail block setup. You don't have a location to go to. That iron ore's fine, that coal's fine. The oil is doing alright. Yeah, copper is going to be our next major sticking point, I think. Oh, good time. Okay, so we're definitely building up our supply of materials. You're not generating any of those yet, because red circuits need to go somewhere. Light that up. I stream more where it's not summertime, kids are loud. Fair enough. There's lots of mods for that. There is lots of mods for that. Ooh. Are we still short on... We might be short on juice as well, which is not helping our situation. We very occasionally peak. But there's some... We seem to be making something very periodically. Oh, I think it's because we're literally backed up to here. So occasionally there is enough space to generate what we need. And it shoves an output out. We have lube. Excellent. That's set to 12k. Shall we set that to 25? I'll give you something more to make. That's set to 10k. We'll double that to 40. Because it's matching all of the containers. So we need to double it. The pumps were set to singles rather than doubles. We have picked up some red circuits from the end of the belt. One. We picked up one red circuit. Excellent. Oh, amazing. Yay! A singular reds. Oh! I think we're probably producing exactly the right amount of red circuits for the amount of science that we're producing, or maybe a little bit short. No, exactly the right amount. We have no deficit or surplus. We're producing exactly the right amount of copper cables, apparently, and exactly the right amount of advanced circuits. There should be no excess, unless they can't get one of the other materials. Which in this case seems to be green circuits. But then that also might be caused by power issues. We seem to be woefully short on copper right now. I don't see why. We seem to be producing enough. It must be a power thing. See if we can't enable ourselves with a little bit more compression here.
Adverts started for 90 seconds.
Should force a little bit more compression in. Make sure this belt is fully compressed going down. Which also means that those two, because this is splitting exactly half and half, so a fully compressed yellow belt should provide enough copper down both sides. Should be an operative word. Right, I'm just going to grab a quick top up of drink. I shall be right back shortly.
Adverts have ended.
There we go. I can't return. So, did that work? Getting closer to the end. Oh, we finished military 3. Excellent. Is there any other military bits and pieces? Yes, we want explosive rocketry. Yes, we want lasers. Yes, we want distractors. Then speed up my trains, speed up my workers, speed up my inserters, sort out some logistics at some point. There we go. Got rid of those extra science pots I was holding on to. Full one. It's helped. That's helped. That just changing that little bit of belt over has helped the green circuits, because they're starting to mount up over here. So we're now producing enough to keep all of these filled. So we're getting there. Has to be trees. 3 turrets just ran out of ammunition. Oh, they must have switched over to... yeah, they just switched over to... They switched over from standard firearm magazines to piercing rounds when the fighters came in. Yeah, we're definitely all of those are red now. We're definitely struggling with the power. Well, we've got a few. Unfortunately, I'm gonna rob the belt. Fortunately, but I'm going to rob from the belt to get me some bits and pieces that I want. How many of those sodas do I need? I need 10. There we go. I can't make them myself because I'm a lazy bastard. So I'm going to have to take them to the other end of the hive. Go make things. I'm not making LDS. I'm not making low density structure yet. I'm not making few things that I would probably need to make. Right, there's 10. How many do I need? 212. 204, 206, 212. There we go. I don't have any I don't have any accumulators yet. We'll fix that. I'm more worried about just getting some stuff done. I was probably gonna doing it that way, but actually doing it this way would be better. There you go. We will get accumulators up and running, but at least for now, they'll take some of the pressure off the steam engines during the day, leading to fewer brownouts and a little bit more of the feels weird putting this down because normally I just let the bots do it. By the time I popping this blueprint down, I've already got a robo network, or partially one. It's definitely taking some of the pressure off the steam engines. As you can see, now we're like half power now, maybe slightly over. And do these ones here. We'll stick with the establishment. Where's me? There's me accumulators. Need to get batteries over here now, which is fine. I should be able to do batteries. Okay. The problem with batteries is we need copper and iron going in, and sulfuric acid coming down. So actually, it's easier to make sulfuric acid up there and pipe it down this way to make the batteries. Ugh. Oh, electric engine units. Not quite there yet. I put them in, but actually I don't want them there. I don't want there. Oh, go the wrong way. There you go. And that's going to be copper and iron. There we go. Right, so we're actually not going to be pumping... We could be pumping sulfuric acid, not batteries this way. Oops. There. Get tight to the. Keep it tight to the pole line. Seems logical. Do. I need some more. First, sulfuric acid. Oh yeah, I need iron plate for that as well. Ah, annoying. Oops. Wasn't paying attention. Worker got combat sized. Nice. A bit more cargo on our dudes. All helpful. um. Need to go that way, please. No, that's fine. That's going to be iron. Will need to come from wherever. The end of the bus or wherever it happens to be. There. Ooh, I'm out of those as well. Lovely. That's water. It's fine. There. 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 Need to work out how we're going to get. Oh, look at that! It lined up exactly. Look at that. Just need to work out how I'm going to get iron up in there. That's annoying. Ah! Oh, I'm pretty sure on the science side of things. That one, that one, that one, that one, that one, that one, that one. Um, yeah, that'll do. Actually, that's going to go from here, I think. So I think the iron will... Oh no, it won't. Well, yes it will, but not in the way that I was originally thinking. Okay, yes please. I love all of you, I love all of you. Already 5. Not much in there. Right, I love all of you, all of you, all of you. Pipes, please. Yes, please, thank you.
Adverts started for 90 seconds.
Those pipes, please. And I want all of my chemical plants. Well, I've got waiting. Thank you. Come on. We're nearly there.
Adverts have ended.
Okay, welcome back, Mads. Adventures. There we go. Is that everything? think so. No, you're just waiting for water. There we go. Right. If we should be getting... Oh, excuse me. We should be getting our sulfuric acid through very shortly. We'll pipe through this tank for some extra oomph. Is that going to give us what we need? I hope so. Should do. Okay. Sulfuric acid. We're vastly low on oil. What we're producing is not nearly being those four are definitely not keeping up with everything. But it is enough to make a battery. By the looks of things. There we go. Well, that should help our power situation coming out of the other side of all these extra logistic spots I've got now as well. Excellent. The extra little inventory slots to go with that would be great. Well, those four seem to be keeping up with those two, so I'm not going to argue. How you get on? Nine extra. See how that goes. It might not be enough, it might just be enough to make some extra. Bring my first batch of plastic. Awesome. Red circuits await. And then the game really starts getting interesting. There we go. Let's see if we can't sort this out a little bit. Tidy up what's going on. There we go. Help balance out the output a little bit. Awesome. Excellent. Now, green circuits is backed up. Green science is backing up. Red science is not backing up, but we could speed that up if we needed to. Give that a little bit of a boost. Use the slightly faster assemblers to help improve the amount of science or red science we're putting out. And then, yeah, it's basically how much blue science we can get through. Push into the I don't have red sides on the belt, otherwise I'd start looking to make 22. There's definitely more coming to the end now. That's a good thing. What we can do is look at doing that. 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 Oop, nope, that. That. And that. If they pop out a little bit, that's absolutely fine. If they don't, that's also absolutely fine. There's a little bit extra. There's a little bit of extra if, for whatever reason, they don't quite get all of the circuit, the wire. $26. Nice. That's processing units done. Where was I going to put that? Oh yeah. Here. There you go. Make some of them bad boys. Very much. 59 gear wheels. Damn it. Ooh, look at you. Right. Yeah, doing that. Yeah, that one. And then, yeah, that one. That one there. Don't know if I could actually pass it down through to get to here. I might be able to. Wait, what? Oh, okay. Like, what? Why are you generating that? You picked up. You picked up the sulfur on the way through. No, I didn't. No, I wanted that one to stay red. There you go. Then, if there is anything left over, otherwise, no. Don't even need the inserter there. I don't know why I put it. Somehow anything extra, just pass it on down the line. We'll make a load of bulk inserters. And then we'll be good. Right now, these are keeping up. This is just taking forever. Power armor, rocket fuel. I think we need to make, was it low density structure, rocket fuel, and blue circuits. And then launch a rocket. And I think we're done. After that. With Lazy Bastard, and then we can start looking at actually where we're gonna go, what we're gonna do, and how we're gonna do it. What crew left? What little oil we are making is immediately being turned into petroleum and lubricant, which is fine because that's exactly what we want it to be made into. Alright, I think we're doing really well. I'm very happy. I'm very comfortable with where we're at right now. I won't lie. Yes, we are getting some biters attacking. We're making a decent amount of pollution, but generally speaking, we're doing alright. We'll probably need to pick up this crude, that crude, that crude, oil, that one. There's a few around anyway. That uranium patch is our closest uranium. That's not a problem. We're not really worried about that at this stage. This is kind of, it seems like kind of a useful area as well, because that is a choke point. So, well, fighters moving from one area to the other. And we'll want to go and destroy some things. We'll probably want that stone at some point as well. So, looks like we'll probably go out that way. To here. Block that bit off. See what's out this bit and block that bit off. That gives us access to stone, oil, and potentially this bit as well, so we might even go further out that way. That'll give us a bunch of extra patches that we can utilize. Maybe even try and come diagonally out here and then across there and then there and there. Give ourselves some extra, even some more extra room, and then work out where our rail network is going to go from that point onwards. Doing alright. Run out of stuff to put down. Missed a few bits here. Missing one or two signals around. Don't break up the circuit. Right, how are we doing with those accumulators? I mean, if you made a couple hundred yet. You're getting there. 182. Grab some more rail while we're at it. We'll put some more rail down. We put into inventory. Rail is full. Okay, put 500 in. That's fine. Oh, ow. We're nearly done with the accumulators. We'll put those down shortly. Bring Roundabout in place. Ready to go. Sulfur can go in there. Oh, brick. I want brick.
Ads started for 90 seconds.
Hey, Brian. Yeah. What day is it? Oh. Well, it's 11 o'clock. Or 2300 hours local time. Well, in-game time. One my time. I need to go to bed. Fortunately, I'm actually required in the office tomorrow. I know. Very annoying. Bloody work. Expecting me to actually turn up and do some work. Outrageous.
Adverts have ended.
There we go. Well, apart from the central bit, well, that's all good. I don't know what that's going to do with our power grid, but we've maxed out our power grid steam engine wise there. Oh, it's because we were charging the accumulators, that's why. Steam engine's maxed out to charge the accumulator. Right. But that's it from me today. We got a lot of the blue science done. We basically just need to make low density structure, red circuits, and rocket fuel in some quantities. And we need to make a launch pad to actually launch it all from. And then we're all good to go. We can fire, and then we'll be able to fire a rocket into space. So yeah, it'll be. We'll need electric engine units and concrete. And we'll need space platforms as well. That's right, we've got the ingredients for space platforms. So we need to make some processing units. Processing units, low density structure, rocket fuel, and electric engines and concrete. Just a few things. But we'll get there. Right, anyway, thank you very much everybody for watching. I'm just going to leave you to your own devices and pass you on to the ether. Thank you very much everybody for watching. Apologies for the technical issues at the beginning of the stream, but it looks like we got those fixed now. So come Eve tomorrow, we should have quite good fun. I shall see you all again in New Eden for tomorrow. But until then, look after each other, fly safe, and the factory must grow.